Breaking news this afternoon in the January 6th insurrection. The FBI has released new videos of suspects in violent assaults on police officers during the riot, calling on the public to help in identifying them. This as 4 months after the riot, at least 460 people have been charged and more arrests are being made. On Tuesday, the FBI arrested Daniel Gray, who is charged with assaulting, resisting, impeding, and interfering with police, among other charges. Joining us now, once again, NBC News Washington investigative correspondent Scott McFarlane. He has been tracking all these cases for us. Scott, walk us through the latest videos from the FBI.
Yeah, let's start with those videos, Eamon. The FBI has posted 2 new videos from outside the Capitol January 6th. They're seeking tips because they're still seeking the insurrectionists captured in the video. You take a look at it, you can see just how visceral, how Game of Thrones-like this fighting was on January 6th. 460 cases, as you mentioned. From the court filings I'm looking at, there are probably 50 to 100 more arrests still to come. And the FBI clearly needs tips to make those arrests. You mentioned the case of Daniel Gray. He's from Georgia. His case stands out to us. He's one of the latest people to be arrested. But it stands out because of what he's accused of doing to and saying about police that day. Feds say Daniel Gray not only knocked a police officer down a staircase on the Capitol grounds on January 6th and injured the officer. In his messages, they say he seemed to taunt police that day, allegedly saying that he told officers to go home to their husbands and wives and kids, seemed to celebrate an officer who was crying that day, and then said it was the boldest thing he ever did in his life, Eamon.
So, Scott, what are the latest developments in the cases of some of the other alleged Capitol rioters that you've been monitoring?
I really want to tell you about the case of Chris Worrell, an accused Proud Boy, also accused of using chemical spray against police. His case is unlike any other we've been looking through. Worrell has just filed a motion to get his case transferred from here in D.C. to his home state of Florida. He says he can't get a fair jury here in D.C. because, in his words, 95% of the people who live in the District of Columbia don't support Donald Trump. He also says he's getting unfair media attention in D.C. And the prosecutors are punching back, Eamon. They say that he's getting even worse media attention in his home state of Florida. And they have invoked Watergate, saying the Watergate defendants got a fair jury in D.C. 40 years ago. Also want to quickly tell you about the case of Robert Gieswein, accused of brandishing a baseball bat, another accused far-right group member. His court appearance ongoing as we speak.